Hello dear friends, Fisher here. Today we continue with our beautiful stories, The Power of the Spirit by ALFRED, HOSP, also known as Freddy in the book. So today Bruno, after he talked a lot of things about life, about how the spiritual things going, and then he do a sum up. And then he said, "Today I have given you one true thing to take with you on your way, but not by a long chalk, everything that will be necessary. What I have been able to tell you up to now is minimal as far as the divine truth is concerned. It is not even as much as the black under my fingernail. Yes, God is so great, and human beings are too small. And so you don't have the slightest notion of the true connections. You don't know at all how things look in here." And Bruno lay his hands on his stomach area. But it is good like this, for you will not be able to bear this either. But finally learn to bear up under unavoidable future events, even when things get difficult for you. I have already said almost too much today, and I am really happy that all of you have not noticed any of it. Yes, dear friend, as what Bruno said, and he has always talked the truth to us. And then he repeated and over again. So we can absorb the truth. But as he said, whatever he has been speaking to us is very, very minimal as far as the divine truth is concerned. It also depends on our receptions and perceptions. So basically, if we say the divine truth is like a pie, and then Bruno only has spoken to us maybe 1%, maybe 5%, or 3% of the truth, because other truth often is visible and beyond the perception of our physical eyes, and we cannot perceive that. As in his days, when his stomach was burned up by the divine energy, the Heilstrom, because he was banned to heal anybody, or I should say to pass on this divine energy to the sick people, and his stomach inside was burned up. And of course, as what Bruno said to the friends, none of you has noticed this, because even though you notice this, you cannot bear this anymore. There's so many things, and in this world, in the spiritual world, that we cannot bear. So it is for us, it is for our protections that we do not see it. See, dear friend, as what Bruno pointed out, if we can see the spirit today, the one who has passed on to the spiritual world, and then we'll be so scared. So that correlates what the Bible said. God doesn't give you anything that you cannot bear. And it is always difficult for us to bear something happen in life, and then our minds, our emotions in the turmoil, is our family members is unwell, it's very difficult in this world. It's always some, if it's not largely or evil events happen in your life. And then ask yourself, dear friends, do you see a completely healthy person in your family? I think most of you will say no, and I can't say yes. It's a no from me too. I see my mom and dad, my grandparents, all the relatives, none of them, not even one person is completely healthy, who has healthy mind, a healthy physical body. No, dear friend, there's much evil inside us that we need to get rid of. There's much more filth inside us that we need to cleanse. So as what Bruno said, always think the good, act the good, and also let all evil go and do not make peace with them. So first we have to let go whatever doesn't belong to our body, and then the good, the healing strength from God will come. We have to empty our cup and wash our cup, make sure the cup is clean, and then we shall receive God's pure, divine healing stream. And also at the same time, learn to bear up that difficult events happen in the future. Life is like a wave. There's some good days, there's some difficult days, and then we all have to push through. There's no way to escape that, dear friends. No way. I have a friend, and she doesn't like to look at her financial statement, and then she keep avoiding it, and then always expand looking at some other areas. She has many good ideas, but I say to her, look, please get this part sorted for your life. You own the debt. You owe the debt to your yesterday, and then the debt become too strong for you. The longer you leave it, the less you want to sort it. The less you want to sort it, the longer your debt will stay with you, dear friend. And I've been keep telling myself, if I cannot get one thing done, do not move on to the second things. Because if I keep doing that, I'll do 20 things, I'll make a start of 20 things, and I'll never finish nothing. So always focus, do not let ourselves be distracted by the worldly events too much. I know we all have to go to work, and then we have to live a life. At least every day we spend half an hour, 1 hour, or even longer, be quiet with ourselves, and then be with God. That's the most important thing. As what Bruno said, God is love, and then God is always radiating His loving energy, and then His love is everywhere, and then we just need to absorb it. Okay, dear friends, I wish you have a good day, and God bless.